What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Good, the Bad and the Stupid. It's Wednesday the 18th of November. It's Wing It Wednesday. It's Wing It Wednesday, which means I'm winging it. I haven't read anything that I've got in front of me. So you and me are both on the same page. Apart from you're using your ears and I'm using my eyes. No, I'm not using my eyes, I'm using my mouth. What am I on about? Well, I'm using my eyes and my mouth. I'll have to read it and I have to say it to you. I can't use my ears because I can't hear you either laughing or saying, oh, fucking hell, this is a load of crap, I'm going to turn this off, find a better station. Stick around, it might just be entertaining. Anyway, what happened to the African plume? That's what I'm going to start with. What happened to the African bulge even? That's what it was called, the African bulge. 2 weeks of Indian summer. Well, on one hand they were saying it was an Indian summer, on the other hand they were calling it an African bulge. An Indian summer with an African bulge. It was meant to be here, I'm sure it's meant to be here by now. 2 weeks worth we're meant to be getting. And what have we got? Pissing down the rain, pissing down the rain, pissing down the rain. And also, just on top of the pissing down the rain, we've got a -7 bone chiller. Temperatures are set to plunge as low as -7. So we've got pissing down the rain, -7. This is like a really shit mathematical calculation, which equals miserability. Lockdown. Actually, lockdown's not too bad because you can't do fuck all outside anyway in the pissing down the rain. But it's a bad mathematical, what's the word, algebra. Pissing down versus -7 equals miserable bastards, or typical Britain, typical British November. We're meant to be having a fucking random heat wave. So anyway, it might still come. Otherwise, I'm going to have to get one of those, you know, when you put the... Put like a tropical scene on the TV. Put the heating on full blast. Put a tropical scene on the TV. Get up really close so you can just see the sea and the sand and the palm trees, and just get as close as you can to the TV with the heating on full blast. Lie back, pretend you're on the beach. There you go. Or hire a sunbed out like you used to do in the 80s. Hire out a sunbed from Radio Rentals and fucking put that one over your bed. People don't do that now, do they? Do people hire sunbeds? I know they're dangerous now, but still, there's some diehards. You know, these people they've gone past being brown. They're now like, they've gone into like a mud colour, a mud, quick mud. What's that stuff called? Quick mud? No, sinking sand, quicksand. That's it. I know it'd get there. They look like they've just been pulled out of quicksand. Anyway, also the ban on the booze, the curfew's still going on. The booze, after lockdown, they're talking about banning booze after 9 o'clock. Well, that's just fucking tight, isn't it? I mean, why don't you just ban it before 5 o'clock? Give us the same hours. Same amount of people are going to be in the pub at the same time. Just ban it before a certain time. Why do you have to do it at the best time of the night? Just ban everything before 8 o'clock even. Let us just go there from 8 till 12. That's the only time anybody wants to go out anyway. So anyway, I don't know. I don't know if that's just in the booze. Is that in the pubs? Can't be in the pubs. Well, it must be in the pubs. That's just ridiculous. I was going to say you can do it in the off licences and that. We'll just go in there before and buy it, and then we'll sneak that into the pub in our handbags and pour it out because it's cheaper. There you go. That's another money-saving hack for you. Everybody knows that one. Handbag full of wine. I've seen some great fucking inventions. The ones that are like bracelets. They've got bracelets that are like, and you pour vodka and stuff into your bracelet, undo a little screw, pour it out the bracelet into your drink. There's necklaces. There's even wilder ones that's like a fucking full-on camel pack underneath your shirt, and you've got a big long wire, and you squirt that into your glass. I mean, that's fucking tight. So you go in there with a big beer belly, but it is literally a big beer belly because it's a belly. It's a fake belly full of beer. Anyway, I won't get that far. The bracelet one's all right though. Anyway, Dominic Cummings is going to be in the Beano. Dominic Cummings has left number 10 and he's going to be in the Beano because the Beano are taking the piss out of him. He wants to go in the fucking Viz. I don't know about the Beano. The Beano's good enough, but we need the Viz taking the piss out of him. We can take the piss out of his head. He's got a weird head, hasn't he? He's got like Stewie from Family Guy. That's his head. Rugby ball head. But anyway, he's left, and how long is it going to take before his memoirs come out? Has he been silenced? Does he have to get silenced before he gets paid? or is he owed money? Has he signed an NDA agreement? He's 100% got a book, and he's just going to fucking take the piss out of everybody. I bet they've been dying to get rid of him for ages, but they haven't, just because they know that he's got a lot on him. There was somebody said the other day that one of his favourite things was to walk out of a room that he just had to give a big meeting to, and then come out. When he walks out of the room, he pretends to throw a grenade into the room behind him and blow up the room with everybody in it. There you go. So that's how much he thinks of people who are paying him. Anyway, that's what he's like at the top. All in them circles, it's all backstabbing, even all the way back to the Roman days. It's all power. It's a power struggle. Anyway, what else is going on? Oh, the booze ban was so bad, I've pulled it out twice. So we aren't going to talk about it twice, though. What's it called? Nigella Lawson has been ridiculed by viewers for teaching everybody on a cookery program. I know we're all stuck at home and we want our creature comforts, but she's teaching everybody how to make toast. Toast. First, put it in the toaster. Second, spread butter. This is if you don't know. I'm going to tell you what Nigella's advice is. Third, spread more butter. Fourth, sprinkle a bit of salt. About to sprinkle a bit of salt, I don't put any salt. I don't put butter on mine anyway, but salt on top of butter, you don't need it, do you? Especially if you got salted butter. If you haven't got salted butter, I don't think you need it anyway. But anyway, there you go. She's putting toast on her salt. I'm sorry, but that's not for me. But anyway, she's if you want to, what's the next one? Beans on toast. Beans on toast. Put the toast in the toaster. Butter, spread more butter, pinch of salt, cook beans, pour beans on toast. Michelin star for that one, Nigel. Anyway, there's a lot of things that I could be taught that are probably very simple to other people, but toast certainly isn't one of them. I'm a fucking master of toast. Absolute master. My head should look like a piece of toast. I should be SpongeBob Toast Face. That's what that's how much toast I can eat. Big square. It's one of your pleasures in life, isn't it? Toast. I don't know about you Americans. Any Americans there listening? Our English breakfast is also, although I don't eat a meat one, I eat a non-meat one, but you can eat a non-meat version of an English breakfast. But the English breakfast, all you Americans and you Australians and who else, you don't have beans. What's the matter with beans? Beans comes from America. I'm sure it does. Baked beans. Baked beans comes from the cowboys. Sure, Boston beans. They used to make them on the fucking fire pan in the woods when they were out and about. I'm sure that's where the baked beans originally comes from. So why the hell don't Americans eat baked beans or have them on your breakfast? Tell you what, but I do like going when I've been in America. I do like having an American breakfast. I like it when it's all like on the films, isn't it? All the maple pancakes and extra coffee in the diner. That ain't heard of in England. Extra coffee. Do you want more coffee? A top up? Yeah. What? How much is that? No, it's free. Really? Yeah. No, you don't get that in England. They should do. I'll tell you what. You want to make some money in England or get a full place? Give away free filter coffee like that. It's a great little tickle. And it'll keep me coming back. Anyway, an artist who hit the head... Oh, I'm not going to do that one. That one's boring. Right, I'm going to do one more. No, two more. An Apple product van. Lorry. £5 million. They hijacked a lorry on the M1. This is American mafia style as well. They hijacked the lorry. Full-on lorry full of £5 million worth of Apple products. Don't know what they are. It must be iPhones and all that. That's a good steal, that is. That's 40. They found the lorry soon later with the 48 pallets of Apple goods. That's got to be an inside job, isn't it? It doesn't take much to fucking think. What the driver? Who else is organised? Who's got anything to do with that? Let's follow everybody who works at that company where the lorry belongs to. How do they know that lorry's going down the motorway at that time? It's got to be inside job. But anyway, good. Hopefully they get away with it. They're not going to do like on Goodfellas now, and they're going to go in with all pink coats on, pink fur coats, and like showing everybody they're just coming to loads of money, flashing all the cash. Keep it under your hood, and certainly don't fucking go knocking on everyone's door going, I got loads of iPhones, I got loads of iPhones, I got loads of iPhones, I got loads of iPhones within a mile of where the lorry happened to go tits up. Anyway, that's just my opinion. If you're listening, it'd be good if it's Apple. They can suffer the loss anyway, can't they? It doesn't matter. They're a fucking $1 trillion company. Anyway, last one. Custom-made karate suits worn by Elvis Presley with his initials on the back is due to fetch 15 grand at an auction in Beverly Hills. A karate suit with Elvis Presley written on the back. I'll tell you what, if I had money, I'd fucking try and bid on that. Who wouldn't want a karate suit with Elvis Presley written on the back? I hope it used to be worn. Oh, it was worn by Elvis Presley. I was going to say, it has to belong to Elvis Presley. I wouldn't pay anywhere close to 15 grand. Anyway, that's good. Nice one. I'll tell you what, there you go. Anybody can... you've got to have a photo with him wearing it anyway. Here's another good idea, a good scam. See anything that Elvis has got, any piece of clothing, look for all his photos and just create a piece of clothing that looks exactly like one of his pieces of clothing. And then and try and sell it, pass it off as his. If nobody's sold it before, then they'll just think, oh, it's finally turned up, that piece of clothing that we all love. His jumpsuits always do well, don't they? Anyway, or his glasses, them glasses that he used to wear. That were the bollocks. He was a stylish guy. I'll tell you what, I'm actually, although I like Elvis anyway, I'm finding more and more of his stuff and I like it all the more. So it's always good to re-listen to stuff and go back because you forget what ones you've heard. And I wasn't digging it when I was a kid. I was into fucking, funk and soul. I'm still into funk and soul, but I was into a lot of things that wasn't Elvis, let's put it that way. And it took me a while to pick him up. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And I'm going to go and get my Elvis jacket on and go and listen to some in the kitchen. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Do another one tomorrow. See you later. Bye.